Research between Europe and India is of great importance. I think this platform has demonstrated that. Past research cooperation, especially as funded by the EU, has demonstrated that. But I think many of us will also have personal experiences of how important that is. In my own research career, I did interesting work with the Institute, the Indian Institute of Statistics in Calcutta, and also with the Central Institute of Indian Languages in Bangalore, Mysore. I really appreciated and valued the input from those researchers when I was studying South Asian languages. It was very, very helpful indeed. Also, of course, with the Software Institute in Bombay that I've worked with. So I know very well just how important it is to forge links with India, where there are many excellent researchers working in a broad range of areas. And that really is why ESRC and ICSSR, I think, value this relationship, as do we all. And again, we're very thankful to the EU for their support for this. Of course, this is a counterpart meeting to a meeting that happened on the 8th and 9th of March in Delhi. This is the European leg of that meeting, and that was a very successful meeting. I hope that the meeting in the next few days is as successful. Of course, I'm delighted to be able to confirm that the platform will carry on for a further 2 years. That is very important, certainly in the light of what I've said about the importance of EU-India links. And I think over the next day and next couple of days, we'll hear much more testament as to why, indeed, this is an important event. But without further ado, I'd like to introduce Professor Malhotra, who is the CEO of ICSSR, who will say a few words.
Thank you, Tony. In fact, it has been a very good experience that over the past 3 years we have worked together, and now it's all going to result into the pilot call. So I would give you a brief introduction of ICSSR and then the kind of journey that we have traveled together. The Indian Council of Social Science Research, New Delhi, established in the year 1969, is an autonomous body working under the aegis of Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India, is the apex national nodal council for promoting and funding social science research in India. The funding and the promotional programs of ICSSR operate through the mechanism of institutional and individual grants. An all-India network of 24 frontline research institutes is maintained and programmatically supported by the ICSSR. 6 regional centers, which include Northeast, situated at Shillong, Northwest at Chandigarh, North, New Delhi, West, and Mumbai, South, and Hyderabad, and East in Kolkata, are the extended administrative arms of the ICSSR. The National Social Science Documentation Center, which is called NASDOC, is the information hub of the ICSSR, and it provides open access library and online information support. Individual grants are provided through the various schemes of fellowship, research studies, interactive seminars, conferences, and networks, publication and research capacity building programs for both the research scholars and the faculty of social science disciplines. Apart from the discipline-based proposals, a special emphasis is assigned to interdisciplinary researchers, both within the domain of social sciences and also in its interface areas with other domains of study. Being the apex national nodal council of India for social science research, the ICSSR has an ever-expanding network of international collaboration with corresponding research bodies of other countries. These collaborations facilitate exchange of scholars both at doctoral and senior levels, conduct joint research studies, and interactive conferences and multilateral networks. The ICSSR's International Collaboration Division, several initiatives between India and countries in Asia, Europe, and Africa have been successfully undertaken. Initiatives include networking activities at joint seminars and conferences, as well as joint research projects. EQUIP has been one such recent initiative at the multilateral level. ICSSR, as the lead partner of ECUP, acknowledges the support and cooperation extended by the European Commission over the last 3 years. As a result, Indian funding councils and the European funding councils have met on several occasions through symposia, workshops, staff exchanges, and steering committee meetings. Several reports have also been prepared during the course of 3 years, and these have helped to bridge the understanding of the priorities and mechanisms pertaining to research landscape in India and Europe. ICSSR is the joint lead for the capacity building element of the platform. ICSSR organized 2 staff exchange visits for European participants in India, the first one in October 2014 and the second in October 15. ICSSR has participated in all 8 staff exchange programs held in European countries and organized by different European partners of ECUP. ICSSR organized the first ECUP symposium on the theme of inequalities, growth, place, space in New Delhi in October 15. ICSSR was also the co-organizer of 2 symposia organized in India by the Research Council of Norway and the Arts and Humanities Research Council of UK in 2016. ICSSR has been in constant communication with other funding councils, including University Grants Commission, UGC, Indian Council of Historical Research, ICHR, and Indian Council of Philosophical Research, ICPR. Both ICHR and ICPR have joined the platform as associate partners. Representatives of UGC, ICHR, and ICPR have participated in ECUP's symposia and staff exchange visits. A showcasing event, to which McEnery was making a reference also, of ECUP was organized by ICSSR and held on 8 and 9 March 2017 with the theme Collaborative Research with Impact, strengthening European-Indian research collaboration in social science and humanities. The event brought together 52 participants, including ECUP partner representatives, funders, policymakers, think tanks, and researchers from India and Europe. The event was held with the objective of not only showcasing the collaborative research outputs of European and Indian researchers, but also to discuss and deliberate on issues in multilateral research collaboration, opportunities for research with policy impact, and best practice of effective knowledge exchange. We have continued to reiterate the importance and positive role of ECUP in fostering a strong strategic partnership for multilateral research collaboration, and also highlighted the achievements of the platform since its launch in 2014 in New Delhi. We have already announced that we are happy to participate in the first call, which would cover more than one strand with a cross-disciplinary history. I would like to highlight the significance of social sciences and humanities research for addressing issues around people-centric development. India is one of the fastest growing economies in the world, with a population of more than 1.2 billion people. India believes in the strength of partnership and understands the imperative to work together with European countries to address societal changes. I also believe that ECUP can be bridge among countries, disciplines, and also among the creators of academic knowledge and cultural dimensions of knowledge. We will be discussing the details and modalities of the pilot call in the next 2 days. ICSSR from India and ESRC from Europe would be responsible for its implementation, which would extend to next 3 years. Thank you very much.